This is immigration attorney Parviz Malakouti, and I'm here in Sedona, Arizona. Short little vacation, 2 days. I thought I'd record this video for my dreamers. So one question I see from a lot of my dreamers, whether it be in the Facebook group, DACA Dreamers Moving Forward, or in my private practice, is if I have had DACA since before I was 18 years old, so if I got DACA before I was 18 and I kept it all the way through until present, have I accrued any unlawful presence? And before I answer this, I want to just say real quickly, unlawful presence is actually a very complicated subject. So I'm going to answer this question with a caveat. And the answer is, for the purposes of the 3 and 10 year bar, most likely that person would not have any unlawful presence. Okay. Now, what do I mean by for the purposes of the 3 or the 10 year bar? Most people know, most people who are dreamers or undocumented have some sort of idea of the 3 or 10 year bar. The 3 or 10 year bar in a nutshell is the idea that if you accrue between 181 to 365 days of unlawful presence in the United States and then leave, you have a 3-year bar, which means you cannot come back into the United States for 3 years. The 10-year bar is if you accrue over 365 days of unlawful presence in the United States and then you leave the United States, you can't come back for 10 years. Now, there are waivers for those, so there might be exceptions, but in a nutshell, that's the 3 and 10-year bar. A dreamer who gets DACA before they turn 18 and maintains it all the way through without any gaps likely doesn't have any unlawful presence for the for the purposes of that 3 and 10 year bar. Okay, which means that if they have a green card available to them through marriage or employment, investment, or otherwise, there's a good chance that they're going to be able to go through quote unquote the regular immigration process, go abroad for consular processing, and then come back. One thing though that people need to know in this situation is that the unlawful presence is not just something that affects the 3 or 10 year bar. There is something called a permanent bar. And for the purposes of a permanent bar, a person can accrue unlawful presence even before the age of 18. Now, that's a complicated subject. I'm not going to go into that for this video or the details of the permanent bar, but just know that the general answer to that question is for the 3 or 10 year bar, a dreamer who gets DACA before they turn 18, they maintain it all the way up until present time, most likely does not have any unlawful presence, which is a great position to be in. It's a great advantage for an undocumented person when that person is with an attorney or on their own looking for different paths to residency, different ways to get a green card. So that's it for this video. I hope this helps. If you're a dreamer, go ahead, subscribe to this channel. This is Dreamer TV. This is immigration videos just for dreamers. And also feel free to join the Facebook group that I've created. It's called DACA Dreamers Moving Forward. We discuss and we talk about these exact type of situations, these questions, and I try to provide my take on immigration news that affects dreamers. So that's it. Stay safe.